Hello and welcome to part 5 of my September 2013 update. As I mentioned in part 4, this is the last video I'll be doing for 3 weeks as I'll be off to America. So I'll have a lot to do, a lot to show you when I come back, and as I mentioned in part 4, I'll also shoot some sort of video on my phone while I'm away. Probably just sort of 30-second bits of video, minutes. Probably won't do any commentary on those. I'll just go those up on my channel. So I did some a while back when I last went, about 3 years ago. And then my normal camera then, so didn't really have a chance to do a lot with it because I didn't have a lot of space at the time on my camera card. And I got my phone now, so I can put stuff up straight away. So let's get on with part 5. Got these titles here to cover. First one is Keen Live. I put an order for this. It was about 10 quid, and the price dropped, but it wasn't actually shipping yet, so I got them to adjust the price, and it took about a week to get into stock, and I finally got it the other day. It's back up to about 19 quid now. They actually have this on DVD, but I forgot I got it anyway, and I wanted it on Blu-ray, so I've got it now. I do like this band. I know not particularly everyone's tastes, but some good songs on there. I'd like to see them do a live signing quite a few years ago now, actually. It was when the first album came out, and it was at HMV, I think it was, in Birmingham. That's Keen. Next up is a title which has come out previously from Master of Cinema, and this is just a Blu-ray upgrade, and this is Lanat by Michelangelo Antonioni. This is number 47. They've not reissued the DVD with new artwork. This is just the Blu-ray they've put out. Yeah, again, I had a chance to watch this. Not particularly a huge lot of special features there. There's a booklet as usual with these. Then there's actually any on-disc extra features. Doesn't look like it, apart from a trailer. I think that was the same features of the DVD. And I think it's got, as far as I'm aware, I'm not sure, again, I'm not sure how much of the DVD, but some extra sequences in this, so I'm not sure these are only on the Blu-ray version, but it's a high definition transfer, so it's Lanat. Next up is, and it's been a while since they've released one of these. This is Keynote Films. This is the number 10 in their Grindhouse collection, and this is Amazonia, the Catherine Miles story, aka Cannibal Holocaust 2. I don't know how many of you have seen Cannibal Holocaust, but few sort of features on there. Not particularly a lot with these, but sort of very low budget films. Do enjoy these kind of movies. I know there's a couple more of these coming out shortly, numbers 11 and 12 I think. So I can't think off the top of my head what they're called, unfortunately, but I'm sure you can check that out. But say this is the first one for about 3 or 4 months, probably a bit more. Next up, again, it's another DVD, and this is the latest Third Window Films release, and this is a double bill. This is Serpent's Path and Eyes of the Spider. No extra features on this as far as I can see. This is directed by Kiyoshi Kurosawa. As you can see there, he was given a challenge to make 2 films in 2 weeks, both low budget, using the same cast. and this is the results. Don't know if they written any scripts or if he just did this all from scratch. But the two different films there. Anybody who's a fan of Korean and Japanese cinema, recommend these films. And again, recommend this label. They do put a lot of good things out. Titles that I doubt would be released by any other label. Right, next up is some Keynote film releases. Just catching up on some of these I hadn't got. This is one I own. I think the DVD this I've got is from second run. This is David Holzman's diary. Comes in a nice slipcase. And again, I'm not really compared it to the DVD, but this has got some bonus films on which may not be on there. These are all region 3 releases, by the way. I've got quite a few of their titles. Got all the Keaton releases and some other things. But it's a nice package. Next up is another film. This is one of 2 Betty Davis films I've released. The one's of human bondage, but I'm waiting for that to drop below 15 quid because it's above the customs limit at the moment. I don't want to be hit with a £7 charge and paying VAT on there as well, because then it goes to about £12 extra or something. So this is Hell's House, as I said, and there's some, see the details there. It's not as I can see any extra features on here, but and just so you know there as well, do you see that? So there are some missing frames in here. I've not seen it, so I don't know how bad it is, but again, it's something that can't really be fully restored. Missing frames, so it's the best it's going to ever be. But you know, still, it's nice to have it on Blu-ray. Problem is, well, these from the way they package them, they do get a slightly crease in the spine. It's not too bad, but that's all sending it back, and I can't be guaranteed that the replacement will be any better. Next one, again Keynote. This is Little Fugitive, and again, there's a bit of sort of damage on the sleeve there, but nothing too bad. The stars. What did it say? Can't see who stars. Yeah, the kids played by Richard Driscoll, not particularly heard of them. This one has got some extra features on here. I wasn't particularly familiar with this. Did read the synopsis, and I do like this kind of film, so I thought I'd pick it up. It wasn't too expensive. It's only just come out as well. I think it's only about this year. So these prices tend to hang around about 17-18 quid. This one dropped. I think it's gone back up again now, but do keep an eye, because quite a few of these Keynote titles I'm still after, and I wait for the price, because they do drop, even if it's just for a week, to about 13-14 quid sometimes. Next up is again another, it's a DVD, and this is volume 6 of the Ealing Studios Rarities collection. 4 films there. Got Honeymoon for 3, The Girl in the Taxi, I Believe in You, and The Fortunate 4. Again, like the previous ones, these are 2 discs, 2 films per disc. Not necessarily the 4 biggest films or the 4 best films, but usually there's probably 1 or 2 good ones on here. I think in this one, I Believe in You is classed as the main film. But it's nice to have these released, because these haven't been released previously as far as I'm aware. The they've only announced up to volume 9 at the moment, so hoping they'll put some more out, because they're doing quite a few different studios on these, not just Ealing but associated studios as well as Ealing, so quite a wide choice of films they can put out. And again, these are the slim cases, which I prefer, partly the fact they look nicer and they take less room on my shelves. Next up is another Keynote Films release. It's a DVD, and like most of the DVDs, it's got a slipcase, and this is Killer Clown. I like the clown movies. Not too many seem to come out, so it's nice to see them when they're released. I think most of you probably aware of It. Is that one? I think my battery's about to run out, so I'll quickly do these last few titles, because I don't want to redo this video. Next up is Lupin the Third. It's a TV series. This is the woman called Fujiko Mine. Don't think this has been on UK TV, and this is all the episodes. I think it's just one series. There's 13 episodes, and the extras, clean opening and closing songs and trailers, a bit like they do with the Studio Ghibli releases. Next two are a couple of older titles from Fox catalogue releases. This is the original version of The Fly, starring Vincent Price. Very different to the original. Very different to the remake by David Cronenberg. And this had 2 films, I think a sequel and probably a prequel. It's released as part of the Studio Classics range. Extra features seem to be the same, carried over, different artwork. Next one, I think this is also part of the Studio Classics range. This is 12 O'Clock High, and this has got some extra features on as well. This stars Gregory Peck. Last 4 quickly show you. Next up is a massive cinema release. This is A Time to Love and A Time to Die, directed by Douglas Sirk. This came out as DVD originally, and this is an upgrade to Blu-ray, same artwork. This is number 65, and it's got some extra features on there as well. You can see that. Next up is the latest in the BFI Children's Film Foundation DVD series, and this is Scary Stories with The Man from Nowhere, Haunted of the Deep, and Out of the Darkness. And there's nothing there just apart from a booklet, like most of these BFI releases have. There's a booklet. Next up is the latest in the BFI Flipside range, and this is number 27. This is Sleepwalker. It's a horror film. There's quite a good selection of extra features on there as well. Highly recommend the Flipside range. Not many have come out recently, but when they do come out, very much appreciated. And the final one quickly, this is the latest Arrow Video release. This is Squirm. Nice artwork. Booklet as usual on reversible sleeve, and there's all the extra features on the back. Sorry about to rush all this. Say the battery's about to run out, and I don't like editing videos and end up re-filming the whole thing, and it takes time. So I'll quickly show you as well. Had that postcard in there, Squirm, but I think most people had the Burbs postcard, but I got that one. That one's coming out soon. So yeah, that concludes part 5. Whether I'll do a part 6 depends on what titles I get this month before I go away. Otherwise, I'll see you in October. So as usual, please rate, comment and subscribe. And until my next video, thanks for watching.